Hello everyone, welcome to Mama Bear's Creations, aka Crystal. This is a local yarn shop located in Roanoke, Virginia. It's called the Wool Workshop. It is a local yarn store that I've been wanting to go to since I moved here in July, August, and I finally got to go to the place on January 28th, 2023. As of the recording, that is January 29th, 2023. This is the outside of the building, and this is their sign for the street. I don't know how many times I've passed this place without realizing it, considering I go right across the street to the local stores over there. And oddly enough, there's a Joann's over there that I've gone to a couple times. Never noticed this building. This building has been here for about 5 years with the Wool Workshop, local yarn store. They do ship US locally and internationally on their website. I will provide their website link down below. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside the store. So when you first come in the store, there's a bunch of stuff here for blocking, hand wash soap for your delicate items and to keep your items lasting a lot longer. They also had things for knitters or even probably crocheters to help trim fuzz off of your garments. They had quite a bit here. This is $6 a bottle for the hand wash soap in the scent of eucalyptus that I had in my hand there. And then they had bar soaps for wool soap. They had some bath salts, it looked like. Cocoa knits, I don't know exactly what those were. I didn't really pick them up. I'm guessing it was to save your items. And now we're on to the yarn. This is locally grown and dyed. Wood Song Farm. A bunch of different colors to choose from. And this here is, they're all the same contents, fiber contents. It'll be just a second while I try to hold it in my hand the right way to see it. It is, oh, yeah, too quick. I need to learn to leave it up there longer. They had a lot of nice colors. Again, this is locally grown and dyed in Virginia. And then this is Rock and String Creations. If you hear background noise, that's my husband trying to play with the dogs. This is a 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. It is hand wash, dry, flat. I do apologize. I was trying to read fast enough before I put it back on the hook. Some different variegated colors for that company. And then this is Madeline McIntosh. It is a hand-dyed yarn. That one is actually called Pardon My French. Interesting name for a yarn. These yarns that you're going to see here are all fingering weight yarns or #1 yarns. And then you got the Little Fox Vixen line. A lot of colors in this one too. Dyed in Virginia. So this is locally dyed in Virginia. And it is 80% superwash merino and 20% silk. It still had some like Christmas colors, in my opinion, with the green and the red. I'm sure others would use that all year round if you're really into those colors. Alright, there's some more colors of the Vixen. They had a lot of that red and green. It looked like some of it might have orange. Alright, so this here is the items that were locally made and were up for sale. They also offered the patterns, books, so you could either take the pattern or you could buy the item already made. Here's the company Barefoot, or it could be Lancaster's. I'm not sure. They had a lot of different colors for this company as well. Liked that blue. That one's pretty too. All of these yarns were pretty soft, in my opinion. Not sure, everybody determines their own softness, so to me they were pretty soft, considering I'm used to using regular Red Heart Super Saver and things like that. So here's the Queensland collection, the Kathmandu. And I do believe I got a close-up. I think that was a fingering. And it is... okay. I guess I went by too fast to get that information. It had the fiber content on the front of the ball. Donut. Alright, and here's more Queensland. This is their Shetland Light line of yarn. Organic Shetland wool. And it is 100% wool. That color was carmine. I get a lot of colors for this one. I do apologize if I was too close on the yarn. Next time I go, I will get the rest of the store. I only got part of it for this video, so I will be going back probably next weekend on Saturday to get one of the other rooms videoed. If I can, I'll get the other one as well. They do also have Barrico Ariella, or Ariel. They had it kind of in two spots, which was weird, but... And then Lana Gatto, which is a made in Italy silk mohair yarn. I would pair that with another yarn. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever used that yarn. If you haven't, what would you make with it? And if you have, what you have made with it. A lot of different colors for that one. That was pretty soft too, but again, I would have to pair it with another yarn. And as you can see, some of them are $9. And then there's Lang, which is for their alpaca, super lightweight. And then this is the Fiber Company, the Meadow line. It's a texture blend of baby llama, silk, linen, and wool. It is 40% wool, 25 llama, 20% silk, and 15 linen. It's made in Peru. A lot of pretty colors in that one. Now the blue one's nice there. If you hear squeaking in the background, I do apologize. It is my daughter squeaking her ball. Alright, so this is their little sitting area with a little couch and some pillows. I loved this plaque. I'm not easily distracted. Hey, look, yarn! I know a few of you people that would love that plaque. Alright, here's Kim Dye's yarn. And she does dye in Virginia. It is 100% superwash merino. Hand wash in tepid water, air dry. How many of you seen that type of instructions for washing? What would you think is tepid? Lukewarm? A little cooler? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That Shibu yarn, I'm not sure. That was the only one I've seen like that. That's made in Japan. Hand wash. It's 100% organic cotton. It did not feel that soft. All right. So this little vixen, or fox, sorry, little fox, it's the vixen line. This was actually in the clearance section. So is that Shibu yarn. This is 80% superwash merino, 20% silk, just like the other ones. And then they had some Madeline Tosh yarn that was clearanced, and I'm not sure how you would pronounce that one. That's hand-dyed yarns. That was the only one that I saw from that company. It is superwash merino, cashmere, and nylon. And look at this. Does that look familiar to anybody? 100% cotton, softball. It looks exactly like someone else's. Alright, and I think that's the quince yarn there. I didn't get a really good look at the tag. Those hats were for sale in the clearance section along with that item there. Alright, so this is on or ON live. It's the line 12 Street. It is 75% virgin wool and 15 or 25% something else. I don't remember. I'll have to leave those up there longer when I'm recording. It had a lot of pretty colors, that pink and purple. Great yellow. Looks like a sunshine yellow to me. I don't know if I ever found the color on that one. Oh, 25 polyamide. So it's 75% fine wool or virgin wool and 25% polyamide. Alright, so they did have some mystery yarn that was 10 cents a gram. They did weigh that yarn. There was one in there that two in there that had the label still, so I'm guessing that the other one was also not a full ball of yarn like the one that you could see. They did have a nice selection of knitting needles. These were also in the clearance section, sale section. A lot from the Like company. Never heard of them. Any of you knitters out there that watch this, if you've used them, let me know what you think of them. And then the Chiagu. More Chiagu, more Like. These tags were pretty interesting. They also had other ones in another section as I was getting ready to, when my phone started going. Those were tags to attach to your garments, your handmaids, to let people know how they should wash it. Great idea if you're donating or giving it as a gift, so you don't have to tell them, it's already there on the item. This here are Tunisian hooks that actually have the interchangeable part at the bottom, so you could use the different cords for the however long you need it. Then you had some gift tags, and I'm guessing that was a thing of pom-poms. I did not get a good look at it. I did notice that blue book there. It was actually the Knitter's Bible, like the Crochet Bible. That Norol yarn was really rough. Those two there were pretty soft. The green and the blue and the purple. $55 acrylic, $45 cotton blend. That was a made item. Juniper Moon Farm. More their yarn. Then some Jody Long. Ademo. I'm probably butchering the name, and I do apologize. If you know how to say it, okay. You can let me know how you say it in the comments. If you don't, then you don't have to worry about it. Those bands for those yarns did not want to stay on them. at all. They kept falling off. And they had spinning wheels in the basement, as you saw quickly. I did not go down in the basement. I can on my next trip if you'd like to see that. Here's some more Madeline Tosh. Madeline Tosh. I cannot talk today. Madeline Tosh. And this is the same as the other one that I showed you. This is not on clearance. And that was Evelyn Light. And here we go with the blue sky yarn. This is an Aran weight. It had a lot of nice colors. That was really soft yarn as well. As you can see a peek, they did have Malabrigo yarn as well. If you'd like to see more of these videos of this, more of this store, please let me know in the comments below. And I will be glad to go back to get more video of all the other different yarns that they offer. I had some tweed from Blue Sky. I've never heard of this company. If anybody's purchased from them and has used their yarn, please let me know in the comments below. Oh, here we go, Malabrigo. And this is the, oh yeah, lettuce. What a nice name for a yarn. Lettuce. The color, I should say. The color of the yarn was lettuce. Oh, Rasta. That's the Rasta yarn from Malabrigo. And then they had some items that were made from them as well. And on the other side of this one was the more Blue Sky yarn. And I do believe this was some Aran weights and worsted weight. Fine Highland wool. Made in Peru. That was actually a pretty good price for $10. I'm not sure if they were all $10 or if it was just that color that was $10. More colors of the Blue Sky. And then they had little bundles from the Wool Stork. This is the Blue Sky as well. They were little mini hangs bundled up together. I thought that was pretty neat. You could just test it out and see if you like it and create something interesting. Blues and grays and off-whites. They had quite a few of those bundles there. I was trying to see if they had the fiber content, but I didn't see it listed on any of the tags, the individual tags, or the yarn band. If it was there, I might have missed it. Greens, grays, and now we're down to another company. Maybe it's not. Nope, here's Singing Spring Farm. It's 100% merino wool, grown in Creek something Valley, Spring Valley. The whole flock. It's a nice brown. I know somebody who would like that brown. "100% fine Highland wool." I think we went back into more of the big Big Sky yarn that was down below the ones hanging up. Yes, those are Big Sky yarns. And that's a worsted. More Malabrigo. This is the Rios, I do believe. Yes, this is the Rios. A lot of colors to choose from. I didn't even know where to begin when I walked in the store. Pretty sunset. Living coral. A lot more items for sale down below. Here's the Little Fox brand again, the Fence line or Finesse. I kind of got too close on some of those. Dyed in Virginia. Again, this is like the fingering weight, only it's a thicker yarn. I want to say that this is an Aran or a worsted, but we'll see if I actually show the rest of the label. Oh, here we go. I actually do. All right. So this is 100% merino, non-superwash, worsted weight. It's interesting to have to tell you it's not superwash. Wouldn't you think that if it didn't state it in it didn't say superwash merino, just said merino? All right. So here's more of the Juniper Moon yarn, Saxony. It actually tells you to feel the yarn up there on that side, if I'm not mistaken. Bordeaux, yeah. That's a medium weight, 75% cashmere and 25%, yeah, don't remember. Maybe wool? There's more Ella Ray Superwash Classic Wool. I do pick up one of these as well. There we go. 100% wool. Wanted to make sure I put them back the way I found them. All right. More of it in a nice blue color. They don't have color names, it doesn't look like. It just has color number and dye lot number. There's another brown I know someone would like. Alright, that's a nice gray that I just passed up real quick. Nice yellow. Got a little too close, then I backed up. Classic Superwash. Alright, so here's the quince yarn, which I do believe I found in the discounted sale section as well. Has anybody ever heard of the quince yarn? Have they ever used it? Wimbrel. And it is organic cotton, worsted weight. Texas organic cotton. I do apologize. It's from Texas. I lived in Texas for many years and never heard of that company. Or the cotton, people that grew the cotton. Alright, so here's Queensland Collection Coastal Cotton, and that stuff was rough feeling. Maybe it softens up after washing, but to feel it just like that, it was really rough. I know I'd get a pull out one to show you the fiber and the washing and the yards that you get in it. Pure soft cotton. It was not soft at all. that label needs to be changed. It's 100% cotton. I'm not sure where if it comes from. This yarn was really soft, really soft. And these were all worsted or medium weight number 4s. There was items above it that people had made with the yarn that they were selling. So this is part of the Juniper Moon Farm. Cumulus. Oh, let me see if I get another picture of that. So it's 94% cotton, 6% nylon. It was really soft. And this is the same yarn that was up in the sale section, the Bebe cotton soft, 55 acrylic, 45 cotton, or was it the other way around? I saw that too fast. And they had a bunch of colors in this one. You could make the rainbow at home with it. It was soft. Softer than the Queensland. There you go, 55. They also had a bulky version of it. The 5 weight. Yeah, they called it chubby. Alright, and there's more of the little fox yarn. It's the Vulpine. It's superwash merino, cashmere, and nylon. Yeah. And here's some more of the Woodsong Farm. And this is Family Love Non-GMO Fed Sheep, naturally colored wool. So it's not dyed for that one. And here's more Malabrigo. And the Aurora, I don't know, I'm probably butchering the name, and I do apologize. They had a lot of colors for this one. DK Sport. It means Rios in Spanish. Here's more quince yarn in the Chickadee, I think. I'll get a close-up on the tag here in a moment. Chickadee line. American, 100% American wool. Grown, spun, and dyed in the U.S. And they printed it using wind energy, something or another. I missed that. That one says it's hand spun locally. These were just some oddball yarns that were on the end of that section. All right, and Noro. First time feeling Noro. It was nice and silky. That's the Yukata one. They were all the same. Just different colors. I so want to try that yarn now that I've felt it. And here's some more Jody Long, the Flora. It's pretty. I was thinking about getting it, but it was a little too thin. I think it was a 2. Some busy colors. Then again, I like busy colors. All right, so here's some more tools for crocheting and knitting. Some scissors, stitch markers, claw clips. I'm not sure what that was for. Alright, that was for knitters. Highlighter tape, I'm wondering if anybody's used that for crocheting or knitting. And then they had some sock stuff. And then on the other side of where they had the soaps at, they had these little kits made up from the Edwards uh, menagerie kits. They had the yarn included and the instructions, and it told you what level it was for making it. They also had little bags to either knit or crochet different items. There was some hats, there was a scarf or a shawl. I'm not sure if I really go back up and look at that, but they had a couple of those. And then in the room where the Nora was at, I totally forgot to get this. This was the Bamboo Pop by Universal Yarns. Which we all know is part of Premiere. But I thought it was interesting to see that there. And then this table here is knitted knockers for people who have survived breast cancer to help with that. All right. Well, I will be with you in just a moment to let you see what I purchased while at the local yarn shop at the Wool Workshop.